In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how much I've spent on my affiliate marketing website, bestroofbox.com. Whenever I publish a video on how well my site's doing in terms of revenue and traffic, I always get comments, comments like this and this, basically all asking the same question, which is, how much have you spent on the site? Which is a fair question because, if I'm sharing the income, I should probably share the expense as well. So that's what this video is for. I'm going to go into some detail on exactly what I've spent my money on and what I've got for that money and whether it was a good investment or not and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also going to share with you my plans for the site. It's a 24-month plan. It always has been. We're halfway through. The site has just turned 1 year old. So I'm going to talk about that as well. Two quick things before we get started. The first is if you've not been following along with my progress on the site, do check out the playlist. I'll put a link up now. Contains all the videos around bestroofbox.com in terms of what I've been doing on the site. The very first video is a full-length tutorial on how I built the site. The second thing I want to say is if you're new here, why not subscribe? You can do so by clicking the button below. Make sure you click the bell. And if you enjoy this video, please click the like button. It really does help me out. Anyway, let's go. Hello, it's Alex here. Hope you're all well. So on Monday, I published an update video on bestroofbox.com. I shared the latest earnings and traffic and all that kind of stuff. And, well, that video received a comment. It was this comment. Now, it's quite a long comment. I'm not going to read it out, but basically the gist of it is that I've been wasting my time and that the whole kind of journey and experience that I've been sharing with you is an example of how you shouldn't create an affiliate website because I've spent loads of money on it. It's not generating much income. And yeah, what I should have done is create some really simple sites and maybe just added a few e-commerce affiliate products. I've done a bit of social media sharing. They'd be up to a couple of $100 in no time in terms of revenue every month. And, happy days. So that comment has basically inspired me to create this video. I thought it's about time that I share exactly how much I spent on the site and also detail how that fits into my plan with the site and what I'm looking to achieve. And also I need to explain a few things about what I've spent money on because I think a lot of you are not going to spend money on those things. And I've basically only done it because I'm making YouTube videos and I wanted to share some stuff with you. So what do I mean by that? Well, bestroofbox.com has always been a YouTube project for me. I wanted a site that I could create and that I could update and that I could work on and that I could share with you guys on a regular basis in terms of how well it's doing and all the things that I've been doing to the site. Because I thought that you guys might, enjoy the journey and you could follow along. You could see what I was doing, whether it was working or not. And, you could draw from that and use it on your own site. So this has meant that I've spent money on things that I might not have done if I was just doing a site and I wasn't creating YouTube videos around it. So an example is this video, which is the one where I spent $500 on a guest post from the Hoff. I spent that $500 because I wanted to share with you guys exactly, what you get for $500. And I wanted to create a video around it. So, would I have done that if I was just creating an affiliate marketing website without creating YouTube videos? Probably not. Another example where I spent money where I probably wouldn't if I was just, doing an affiliate marketing website without doing YouTube videos is where I spent some money on videos from the Hoff. They created some videos around some of my Roofbox articles. Yeah, the videos weren't that good, to be fair, and they haven't given me much benefit in terms of bringing traffic to the site. So again, I just wanted to do that, to review their service and show you guys what you can get for your money if you're looking to create videos for your site. So with that in mind, let me share with you how much I have spent on the site. So in total, over the last 12 months, the site is only 1 year old, I've spent $8,000 on stuff for the site, including the videos and including that $500 link. In terms of what I've got for that money, I've got 96 articles on the website. Some of them are pretty long. I've got a couple of 4,000 word articles on there. And I've also had those articles added to my site. They've been edited, graphics created, and basically a lot of the work's been done for me and I've obviously had to pay for that. So we've had 96 articles. We've had the 2 videos from the Hoff. We've had 8 guest posts that have been published out onto other sites with links coming back to my site, including that $500 link or $500 guest post, I should say. As well as the guest posts, I've also had my keyword list, which I got from Carl at Keyword Care, which has worked really well. Do you remember I did a video on it? That video there, do go check it out. By the way, you'll find links to everything I talk about in the description. But yeah, the keyword list has been fantastic because I created loads of articles based on those keywords, and those articles are ranking really well on Google, and they're bringing traffic into the site. So I've spent $8,000. How much revenue have I generated from that? Well, if I count up everything from Amazon and Google AdSense, it comes in around $1,600 for the year. But I'm confident that's going to grow, especially as we start moving into summer. I've got a feeling that by the time we get into June and July and August, the site is going to be doing around $1,000 a month. Fingers crossed. So 8,000 spent, take away the 1,600 revenue, that leaves a total cost of 6,400. Now, if I was to sell the site today, if I was to stop spending money on the site and just leave it, I'm sure it would continue to generate revenue anyway, without any more work on it. Revenue of around $300-400 a month. And yeah, if we were to take those figures and put a value on the site, I reckon that I could probably sell the site for between $7,500 and $9,000. So if I did that right now today, I'd be able to recoup all of the money that I've spent on the site and still have a little bit left over to spend up the pub. Now, I didn't pluck that figure out of thin air. I'm basing it on a 25 times multiplier, which seems to be the kind of standard when it comes to valuing sites. I've seen it in a few articles online. I mean, some sites actually get a lot more than that, but I think as a kind of rough gauge, 25 times is pretty accurate. So 25 times the monthly profit gives you the value of your site. Now, I haven't talked about how much time I've spent on the site. And to be honest, it hasn't been a huge amount of time because I have outsourced a lot of the content creation and a lot of the editing and all that kind of stuff. So that's freed up a lot of time. In terms of building the site, that only took a few hours. And well, I did that so that I could create a video around it anyway. And yeah, I do need to, order some articles, and I do the odd tweak here and there on the site. But I'd say I've spent no more than around 30 hours on the site, mainly in the evenings in front of the telly, that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to put much of a cost on my time. Now, of course, if you were to create your site and, not spend $500 on a link with the Hoff and not spend money on videos that are a little bit, and maybe create your own content rather than outsourcing all the writing. Maybe you've got plenty of time that you can spend creating content. And if you were to edit your own content and publish it to your own site, if I took all that expense away and, just spent money on the hosting and on the domain name and on a few little bits of software like the Elementor add-ons, the actual cost of the site would come in around $170. That is a sort of annual fee because, hosting and domain names and software licenses do need renewing annually. But, if you take that figure and then look at the earnings, you can see that the site would be quite profitable. So what's my plan for the site? Well, as I said, it's always been a 24-month plan. That's based on Income School and their Project 24. That's why it's called Project 24, because it takes around 2 years for a site to really mature and to really start generating some serious revenue. So with that in mind, I've got a full 12 months ahead of me now that I can continue to work on the site. I'm going to keep adding content to the site. I'm hoping to get it up to around 200 articles, so that would mean publishing another 100 over the next 12 months. And obviously there's going to be a bit of expense there. I'm kind of sitting on the fence when it comes to buying more links and guest posts from the Hoff. I might leave that for a bit because I'm still unsure in terms of the value that that's brought to me, but who knows, I may do a few more tests on that in the future, which of course I will share with you on the channel. I'm confident that once I get the site up to around 200 articles, it's going to be bringing in around $1,500 in revenue. Of course, I don't know for sure, but looking at the way the site's growing and the way that traffic continues to increase every single month, and just talking to other experts who, do this for a living, people like Doug Cunnington, the guys at Income School, and, they've all said it takes time, but it's very achievable. They've done it, and they talk to people that have done it. Just check out Doug's channel. You'll see loads of interviews with people that have created sites very similar to mine, and they're pulling in some serious money every single month. So if I am able to get the revenue up to $1,500 a month, if we then do a valuation on the site based on the same calculation that I used earlier, which is 25 times the revenue, that'll give me a valuation of $37,500, which, that's pretty decent. Even if I spend $10,000 on the site, that'll still give me a profit of $27,500, which is, more than the average yearly wage. and, you know, well worth doing, I think. Now, of course, there is a bit of speculation in there. I don't know how well the site's going to do over the next 12 months. I'm confident that that's the kind of level it's going to get to, but, you know, who knows? We'll wait and see. I'm also not 100% sure whether I'm going to sell the site. You know, once it starts generating some really nice income, I may decide that I just want to keep hold of it and enjoy that monthly income coming in. But, you know, we'll wait and see. We'll see what happens. And I'll, of course, share exactly what I do with the site with you guys on this channel and in that playlist. So do make sure that you're subscribed so that you don't miss out. Anyway, that brings to the end of this video. I hope that was all clear and you've got an idea now where I'm coming from with the site, what my plans are, and why I've spent quite a bit of money on the site. I'd love to know how your affiliate marketing websites are going. Do leave me a comment below. How much have you spent on your sites? How much money are they earning? Would love to know. Do share below. I do read all the comments that I get. I'll do my best to reply to as many as I possibly can. If you're not already subscribed, you can do so by clicking on my face. Why not take a look at my vlog channel? Look at my other face. I actually uploaded a video to it yesterday, so yeah, go check that out. And here are a couple more videos. They've been chosen especially for you. I hope you enjoy them. Until next time, bye for now.